Welcome back to the MBA Podcast. We're sorry you've had to wait so long. This episode is different. Instead of exploring the rabbit holes and side streets around movies, books, and albums, tonight's departure point is the Northwood School reunion weekend. We explore some history of our rivals over the weekend sports field, the indomitable Maritzburg College, but quickly devolve into an unstructured, choose-your-own adventure. If you've made it this far in Season 1, you'll be just fine. Enjoy the podcast.
Yeah.
So I see you've actually dressed for the occasion, Dave. Well done. I can see.
I have. It's normally
very nice.
Normally, Dev's normally the one who's. Well, you two boys are normally much better. I've even got my almanac.
Oh wow!
Northwood
Nice.
Night.
From 1996.
Yeah. I got the 96 one. Yep.
Yeah. Well
First
done.
one in color. The first one with a color cover.
Well, did they have colour back in those days?
You were alive in those olden days. Don't be cheeky.
Yeah. There we go.
So this is the Northwood Old Boys 2026 episode. We breaking with the format.
We can still throw in movies and music from that era.
That's what I'm
from our matric. Yeah, I'm assuming
nice.
But and obviously, Dev, you would you have researched another year?
Well, yeah, so I would have researched my 20-year reunion. So I was looking at all the movies and albums that came out in 2006. Cool. Whereas I imagine you guys would be looking at 96.
Exactly.
Oh, very, very
some
cool.
Goodies.
I think I misunderstood the brief, but I do recall.
No. It's just It's just literally there was no brief. Yeah. So sorry, it was just a random thought, and I thought it was such a full-on weekend of catching up with people and reminiscing. But would continue it.
No, absolutely. It was one hell of a week. I mean, time's gone so fast since then, but it was definitely like dipping toes into a time machine and coming face to face with oneself again.
Yeah, it was wild. I mean, seeing guys I haven't seen literally since probably the last day of high school.
Yeah.
Some of the guys haven't changed. Some of the guys I did not recognize.
Yeah,
it was very interesting.
Actually, Dev, I sent out on our year group chat, I took photographs of every class in the magazine and sent it out on our chat group so that folks could study up if they were a bit panicky.
Nice.
But still, I mean, we had a couple of guys also just had no idea who they were. Some got fat, some got skinny.
Yeah, exactly that. Some other guys got jacked and tattered. The one guy I literally did not recognize. He's like now a mercenary.
Oh, fuck.
Before he was like,
okay.
A genuine fucking mercenary.
And at school, every year has one,
Yeah. At school, he was like, like A class, quiet in the background. You see chirped a bit. Small guy.
Oh,
yeah.
Is he huge?
And now he's jacked and tattered and running around with guns.
Awesome. He's been planning that for years. Quietly. Is his name Jeremy?
No, it's not far off that.
Jeremy spoke in class today.
I don't think we should mention the mercenaries' names.
No. We'll call him Jeremiah to keep his keep his identity safe.
Biblical.
I'm glad Jeremy didn't speak in the assembly.
Good.
Hey, do we need to preface it all, pause and say what happened? Why the reason for? Or do our loyal fans know?
Yeah,
for our listeners in Costa Rica.
So, for those who don't know, all of us are Northwood Old Boys. So Dave, you and I are 1996, and Dev, you are
2006.
2006. Okay, sorry, my math is working in the wrong direction. All of a sudden, that felt like a 20-year age difference instead of the 10-year age difference that you constantly remind us of. And we were all together at Northwood Old Boys Day celebrating milestones, 30 years and 20 years respectively. And it was one hell of a week of, coming back face to face with younger selves and long lost friends and classmates.
Yeah,
there you go.
It kicks off on the Thursday with the golf day. I had Dave Kerr in front of me putting on
not much of a display, I'm sure.
A golfing clinic.
I very much doubt that.
Oh dear.
I don't recall too much of it.
A drinking clinic, at least.
A drinking clinic, yeah.
It was putting on some sort of a clinic.
Some sort of a clinic.
There we
Tequila
go.
on the first 2 holes.
I don't know how you guys did the golf day managed the rest of the week.
No,
Sure.
they even had chili infused cane as one of the shots in one of the holes.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, I didn't even know they still made cane.
Mm. Yeah, that was nasty. That was the one you had to chip into the toilet bowl.
Yes, yeah.
The chili infused cane. Yeah, and then the whole weekend culminated in the rugby match. Our Old Boys rugby game against Maritzburg College. So
rugby and hockey and
the whole lot.
Multiple events.
Yeah. So I guess the episode will be around a little bit of a bit about the schools, a bit about rugby, a bit about the games.
The movies and music from our youth that's carried through. We'll just see what kind of happens. But on Maritzburg College, so when you suggested this idea, Dave, my first instinct was to make it my own kind of nostalgic love song to Northwood. And then I thought, no, hang on, that would be abusing the platform and our 8 or 12 listeners to do that. So I thought, let me look at Maritzburg College. And I must say, it's like they've always been for me that other school. And like when we were at school, they were always the team that you were just expected to be thumped by. Because they are just so good. And Northwood's trajectory has grown massively over the last 30 years. And now you see them as a worthy opponent. So spoiler alert for anybody listening, they did win the rugby and hats off and congratulations for that.
Yeah.
But actually I kind of just went to their website and just Googled who they are, what they're about. And it's very cool. They've got some really cool symbolism, some really cool history, some really cool stories. And I think as much as it pains me to say, if I had sons and they weren't going to be going to Northwood, after looking at the school for this discussion, it's that's a pretty cool school. There's definitely something there with its history and its ethos.
No, certainly. I mean, what's it, 160 years old or 158 or something like that?
So I think in the 1830s it was founded. It's the oldest boys' high school in KZN.
1863.
Yeah, okay, 1863, and they've just got history for days. And when you look at their kind of war memorial of fallen old boys, seven of them were at the Battle of Ishlandwana, which which puts into perspective that you've been a school since 1860, right? Because that's a
that feels like
battle.
That's the Victorian era. Is that it's a Victorian era school.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's good.
Vicky was on the throne.
Yeah, and I think their old boys old boys society was founded on the anniversary of Ishlandwana. So the day of Ishlandwana's birthday or anniversary, and I stand corrected because I'm not a historian, but from what I read was the Old Boys Society was founded on purpose on that same day. So they've kind of linked through it, and I think their motto for hearth and home comes from the memorial for Ishlandwana, which is yeah. And when you look at and then when you look at the history on the website, it's kind of they speak about that hearth and home works in 2 ways, because the 7 old boys who were killed at Ishlandwana weren't British regimentals; they were local reserves or local combatants who weren't part of the British armed force at Ishlandwana. They were there on the British side, obviously, but they weren't in the army. And they speak about how these were normal civilians, farmers who joined the fight to protect their hearth and home. But at the same time, you've got 20,000 impi who are also there at the battle, giving their lives for hearth and home against the colonial forces. So they balance it very nicely. And when you look at their school insignia, it's a carbine rifle and an assegai crossed on a field of white. So they've kind of pulled the KZN shared history, even though there was antagonistic forces, but it's a kind of shared history and a shared place now, together quite nicely, which I think is kind of very cool.
No, it's very well done.
That's incredible. I never realized that.
Yeah. And apparently Yeah, and apparently they're red, white, and
Yes, yeah, I was going to say
yeah,
red, white, and black.
yeah.
No,
And
go,
you know,
keep going. Yep.
no, you can.
No, it's just
you know the story behind that.
I
Or
just
the
exactly what I
person.
read on the website, same as you.
Okay,
And
shoot.
that it's rumored to be
Yeah,
based on Isantuana with the obviously black versus white with the red symbolizing the bloodshed. Is that right?
yeah,
Or
yeah.
Shit.
But
No
there's
source
no
says
proof.
this is the
Yeah.
No source says that is the reason, but it seems there's lots of kind of conjecture around it. So it's kind of very deep stuff, which is hits home living in KZN in this day.
Yeah.
And age.
Interesting school. But the one thing is, we all get so tied up into our own school, or we did when we were younger. But all of these schools I've been to Kersney quite a lot recently. My nephew's there, and my sister-in-law is a teacher at Kersney, and then we've got some friends that teach at Hilton. So I've spent some time there recently over the last couple of years, and all are just incredible. You know, in the past, like, that school sucks. That school sucks.
Yeah.
But they've all got wonderful history. Kersney's a younger school. It's 100 as well, I think. Kersney's 100.
I think they've had
The
this
original-
century.
Yeah, the original one was up in Stanger, I believe.
Oh,
The
really?
original Kersney. Yeah. And then that turned that into a hotel. But yeah, so they all are incredible. But Maritzburg, I think, is something special. It's just it's a icon in KZN.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And I also saw, and I don't feel so bad about losing by only 3 points at our own Old Boys Day to them, because they played their first rugby game as a school on the 6th of October, 1870. And and they won that game. So comparing founding dates and other things, I think it's okay.
Okay.
Who
did they beat?
It's just an honourable defeat. I didn't write that down. I didn't capture that down. But they played in Market Square in Maritzburg, which is now the heart of Maritzburg back in the day. So yeah. So hats off to them. This is not easy to be the guests at a Old Boys weekend at another school and to perform so well. Our boys performed fantastically as well, but not everybody can win. So yeah, hats off and props to Maritzburg College.
Bashes off. Bashes off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also one of the old-fashioned straw basher, one of the few schools that still has that.
Mm-hmm. How many people do you think were there on that Saturday? I mean, just when we used to go to first team rugby games when I was at school, it was never that packed.
No.
Granted, I think this is the best our school's ever done in rugby.
Granted, Dev, I was one of the ones playing first team rugby, so that's why the crowds were minimal. Yeah. and looking at our recent stats, my viewership and listenership hasn't increased much. eight fans of the podcast and 8 people on the touchline. I reckon so I was listening to, there's a podcast with Grant Bashford and John Plumtree. I just seen a few, it's just popped up. I don't know if it's a full podcast with Kerry Miller, and I think it's all around school sport and that. And Bashi was saying that at DHS Westville this last weekend, there was between 12 and 15,000 people.
Wow.
And I saw some clips of that, and it didn't look dissimilar to what we had. I looked like under our. Yeah, I'd say I was trying to work on 10, because if you look under those concrete stands where we all used to sit for walk ride practice or whatever, that holds about 1,000 people or 1,200. So I just sort of extrapolated out, and I saw, okay, if that's 1,200 kids there, and move your way around. So yeah, I got to about 10 or 11.
Okay.
Simple maths. Yeah. But yeah, I then went into looking down the road of which are the biggest school matches in the world. Did you also?
I didn't look, but I'd hazard a guess and say Paul Boys, Paul Jim.
Absolutely.
Boys
High versus Gimmies.
That's it.
Boys High.
That's flipping match every single year pulls in excess of 30,000 people, I think.
Yeah. 30 to 35,000.
It's ridiculous. It's huge. It's so huge.
So yeah, they reckon the town shuts down for that week, and it's just a sea of color. And those are two proper schools. 1868 is Boys High, and 1858 is Paul Gym.
Wow.
Their first derby match was 1915. So yeah, second year of World War One, but it had scholars, teachers, and old boys playing. Can you imagine that?
That's amazing.
Scholars, teachers, and old boys.
Yeah, so imagine you're playing against. Yeah, sheesh, you've got probably a semi-professional rugby player playing against a 16-year-old or something.
It's like that Monty Python skit from The Meaning of Life when they have the masters versus the under-13s, and it's just
carnage.
Yeah.
So I think after 1929 they decided let's just let the boys play.
That's fair.
It must have been 14 years of bloodshed.
Yeah, I was going to say too many people died last year.
Yeah. But yeah, so I looked up and so I was comparing that. Just on that Paul Gym, Paul Boys. They start on the Wednesday with an old boys game. And then on the Thursday, it's the under 19 G and H teams play.
Wow.
I mean, that's some serious depth. So it starts Thursday, just obviously to fit all the games in. And then they don't play it at either school. They play it at the local stadium to fit everybody in.
Yeah, that's at the, is it Donny Craven Stadium?
I thought it was Donny Craven, but I think Donny Craven's in Stellenbosch. Not in Paarl.
Yeah, Donny Gray. Yeah, that's Stellenbosch.
So no, you're right. Yeah. What's on in Paarl?
I read it a few minutes ago, and it's gone out of my head. But yeah, also, last few stats on that: 107 games against each other. Gimmies have won 52, and Boys High 44, with 11 draws. So it's not bad.
That's close.
And I think there was another crazy stat, like the last 10 games have all been within 3 points. So it's competitive. And they're both just fighting to keep this rivalry going. Amazing.
I must actually go to that
try
game.
And get to the game.
I must go.
Yeah, that would be
careful.
Something to go to.
Wear the right clothes. Wear the right kit in the right area.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just wear black.
Just wear black or greys or muted browns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it safe.
It's like walking in the streets in like blue or red, and you're worried you're going to get attacked by the Bloods or the Crips.
Yeah.
The streets of Cape Town are getting hairy. Huh? Nice.
Yeah.
And then I compared it to another. So then they say the biggest game in the States is in Louisville, and it's Trinity High School versus St. Xavier's American football. And the record crowd there's 38,000.
Wow.
They also go into the University Stadium, Cardinal Stadium, University of Louisville Stadium. But yeah, it also looks like it's one of those where the whole week just shuts down. And one of the coaches said, you tell the time by the match. He said, there's Christmas, there's Easter, there's Kentucky Derby, and the Trinity game. He says, that's your calendar. Christmas, Easter, Kentucky Derby, Trinity game.
Now, imagine you could have like a fantasy football league, or not fantasy, but real life.
Are you fantasizing about schoolboys again, Thorin?
No, but I'm saying if you could take one of the first team rugby teams from South Africa we're talking about, and put them on a field against the high school team in Louisville. And just because the sports are so utterly and totally different.
Yeah.
And have one half American football rules and one half rugby rules. It would just be an amazing thing to see that level of athleticism and skill, but in the two different codes.
There'd be some serious injuries.
There'd be some intense injuries, which would probably be the appeal to watch. But
just broken bones everywhere.
Yeah, when the pads come off, it's a different story.
Yeah, it would be a hell of an exercise.
Very cool.
Yeah, so those are the biggest schoolboy games. So that's in a country as big as America. And their biggest game is pulling 38,000. So you think about little Paarl.
Yeah.
Paarl's pulling 35,000.
That's literally the
rugby
whole
game.
bloody town. Eh?
Oh no, that's imports. I think that's people coming in as well.
Yeah. No, it's unreal. No. We're gonna start some gold already.
No, absolutely. Yeah, we're back.
We're back. School sport done. Anybody else had anything else on the sports side of it, or?
No, not on the sports side. Did you go look into war cries and basically just on any history on war cries?
I started to, and then that was about 3 weeks ago. And then I didn't follow through. I did.
I also started, but there was
Saints.
just so much.
Yeah, did you find anything
Not so
there?
much, but so much like high level stuff, and I just didn't have the time to dig deeper into the gritty stuff.
Yeah, did you find anything, Dave?
Yeah, so I did. I didn't do too much. Like you guys are saying, I didn't get into too much of the nitty gritty stuff. But obviously, looking at the difference, obviously, war cries from from back in Greek days, and then tribal wars, and then through to the Confederate War the Confederates in the Civil War in America.
Yes.
And the one that's called it's called the Rebel Yell, which is like this super like scary, like high pitched, like wailing.
That scream.
That scream, and that was called the Rebel Yell, and that's there's that song by Billy Idol called
Billy Idol,
Rebel Yell,
the Rebel Yell.
He's using Rebel Yell to basically explain what his girlfriend at the time was experiencing in the throes of passion while they were fornicating, basically. Yeah. And then
because it's described as like a coyote high-pitched bark to like scare the enemy and confuse them.
And like terrify it,
How did we get? I actually watched a video on it like 2 months ago or something. Did it come from any discussion we had here, or I don't know how it came up? And they had this, and it was recorded, I don't know, 50 years ago, and they had a guy trying to imitate the Rebel Yell. But it must have been, he was an old bugger, but he must have been passed down to him by 2 generations or something.
There was Billy Idol in the background somewhere, touching himself inappropriately.
Just wanking in the background.
Old fella, I just want to talk to you afterwards. I need to go listen to the song now.
Yeah.
You know the song, don't you? Yeah.
No. Well, I might know, but I don't know the name.
The midnight hour, she yells more, something.
Yeah. The Rebel Yell. Cries more. But, and then apparently, because obviously the song came out after the American Civil War, and he obviously knew
by 200 years. So, Just
in case I listen.
Thanks for the point. Thanks for the point of clarification of where Billy Idol fits into the timeline.
You mean punk pop? So after the Civil War, I just want to clarify. But the Sex Pistols were before, correct? Yeah. Okay.
So there's also a part of the song where he says she's not into slavery. She's not going to beg and plead. Basically, people were saying he put that in the song so that everyone would know that like he wasn't on the Confederate side.
Is this perhaps the first trace of the work movement?
Yes, possibly.
Trying not to be cancelled.
1980.
Oh man, that's hysterical. Dude, if you had shared this headline fact, this would have been a rabbit hole to just go down.
Oh God, yeah, Billy Idol,
full steam.
Yeah.
And it was only something I caught on to like literally about 10 minutes before we jumped onto the call as well.
Oh man, okay.
That's when I started all my research.
Yeah.
Consummate professionals.
The ink's still wet on the page, yeah.
Oh man.
I did look into When the Saints. Because that's what they sing at Northwood now, isn't it?
Yes.
But it's a traditional African-American spiritual, like a Christian hymn, which I'm sure we probably could have figured out. But there's some Butte versions. Louis Armstrong. Just trying to find who the
Louis
other.
Armstrong's got a fantastic gospel cover album. I got a copy from Sid Kitchen back in the day. And he sings all these gospel songs, but it's in Louis Armstrong's style and delivery. And it's just the most trippy thing to listen to. Hearing the song, like all those Bibles, like those gospel songs that remind you of the Bible stories you heard as a kid, like Jonah and the Whale, but being sung in that style is just unbelievable.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's look out for that. Did anybody get to listen to the Gary Sinise record that I sent you through on?
No, I did not, unfortunately.
Did you see
Fascinating, though.
To Gary Sinise's son, Gary Sinise, friend of the podcast, obviously.
Yeah.
Mentioned in
Big shout out to Gaz.
Gaz. His son sadly passed away, cancer, a very rare form of cancer, but he was a musician. He was a very talented musician and wrote classical music. And he released one album just before he passed away, and then Gary Sinise has since released another 2 of works that he found the son had written. So yeah, that'll be quite I haven't had a listen to it yet, but thought I'd mention the friend of the podcast.
Okay.
From episode 3.
We mentioned him and John Malkovich as well.
John Malkovich. That was it.
John Malkovich, and he was in Gary's
yes, in the song.
In the song from
Wilson Jr.
Stephen Wilson Jr., Gary.
Yeah, he's in the music video.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is. So he's got 3 mentions. That must be a record. We actually need to try and track this.
But talking about marching, sorry, are you done with Gary there?
Yeah, all good.
Talking about marching and going on to parades.
Yeah.
Do you know what the biggest song of the year, well, to me anyway, and I would imagine to 99.9% of this goddamn population, better be, the biggest song that came out in 2006?
Oh, no. Have you got
Let me just think where I was in my life in 2006.
2006? I'm thinking it might be The Killers. No?
They did have a good one come out there, but not the one that...
The White Stripes? Seven
No,
Nation
that was
Army.
203. No, that was about 203, 204, I think.
Coldplay's song about... Okay, no. Don't
Welcome
Google, Dave. I can see you looking somewhere.
to the Black Parade.
Oh,
by My Chemical Romance.
My Chemical Romance.
Okay.
That
was a very cool song.
That's incredible. Still one of my absolute best.
Yeah, it is a cracker.
10 years later, I'd be playing it in the quintessential rock and roll bar in Cape Town, Aces and Spades. People would lose their shit.
Normally because you'd been playing it for 3 times in a row because you'd been drinking a bottle of Jack Daniels.
We've spoken about that.
They lost their shit the first time because it was such a good song. But after half an hour, they lost their shit again.
It's got as many mentions as Gary Sinise, that story. You're right up there. You and Gary on the top echelon.
That was a really great song, but I wonder about the organic nature of its creation as opposed to its really kind of academic, intellectual nature of its creation, because it's got like the best parts of Queen. It's got the best parts of Sum 41. It's got like, it's almost as if you'd listened to like all of the really big hits for like 20, 30 years previously, and you had surgically removed this piece,
favorite parts.
And you had put them together and made them into a coherent whole, because it had everything. It had the guitar solos from Queen, had the voice from Queen, but then it also had the punk from Sum 41, Blink-182, more Sum 41.
That piano intro, it was brilliant.
It's got everything.
But what was the rest of the album like? Because I only listened to
and where are they now? Are they still doing stuff?
Great. No, so the band broke up.
that's a double thumbs up from Dave.
That's the soundbite. That's great.
That's all you need to know, really. Yeah. It's like having Donald Trump on here. He's great.
It's an American
song. Best song.
It had Last Famous Words. It had teenagers. It had Helen. It had it was amazing. It was by far their best album. But I think
was it their only album?
No, that couple.
Did they come before the Civil War or after the Civil War?
So the song is all about passing into the afterlife, and the Black Parade comes and takes him, and he's guiding this guy into the afterlife. So the people in the afterlife were from prior Civil War, but the actual band members were post. Yeah, interesting. So they actually started writing that song in 2001 when they first joined, under a name called "The Five of Us Will Die." Something like that. Very emo. Just kind of checks out. And they wrote the song then, but he wasn't happy with it. He said it wasn't good enough, and so basically for 5 years they worked on the song. And
how many survivors?
All 5 of them made it. But yeah, and worked on it, and then the producer, something Cavalli, basically sat down with them. They still weren't going to do it, and then they put in that piano intro piece and changed, tinkered with 1 or 2 things, and then it became their biggest hit.
Oh, now I want to go and listen to it now.
It's a good song. It's a very good song. I remember listening to it and saying like, "Wow, this has got everything."
What was our big one?
Everything.
I mean, if we throw the Macarena in here now, we've got to...
Our big song for 1996 was Wigfield Saturday Night.
Oh, Wigfield!
Is that what you're going with?
No, but that was like a big 1996
that was
or
one
1995 song. I know that 1995 when we were... Yeah. There we go. We just found the intro for this episode.
Saturday night.
We'll turn off all the listeners in the first 30 seconds.
Saturday night.
Yeah, there we go. 1995 was live.
Throwing Copper. Yeah.
That was like a definitive album of that point.
I think of my whole high school.
Yeah, but that was like only 79 that came out. That's the only thing we listened to in the dance committee.
Sorry, quick segue. I'm going to go watch them at Kirstenbosch in December again.
Yes, we're looking at coming down. Yeah, that is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
No, so we had live, but what were the big? We also had Radiohead's album. That was quite like a dark album.
Really, Radiohead?
It might have been 79 when it came out.
Okay. I mean, I've got a list here.
Lemon Tree Fool's Garden. Lemon Tree Fool's Garden came out in Matric.
Did it really? I would have thought that was 97, 98. No,
it came out in Matric.
There's a lot of Celine Dion. There's a bit of Alanis.
And Celine Dion sings the same songs as Meatloaf.
She does.
Yeah.
But a Tracy Chapman.
Alanis Morissette was big in Matric.
Yeah, I think she was 95.
Okay.
I think she was 95 because the two albums that came out, I seem to remember, was Nirvana Unplugged, 95, and Alanis's Jagged Little Pill. Because I remember buying them for my brother's. I think I bought them for my brother's 18th. So I don't know if it was at 95. Does that work? No, that maths doesn't work. But I'm pretty sure they were 95. Or that they had
close enough.
Some useless information. You know, Taylor Hawkins used to drum for Alanis Morissette. Yeah, the drummer for Foo Fighters.
Okay,
that's right.
Who passed away a couple of years ago.
Yes, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I read about him. In that. Yeah, I think I lent you that book.
You know, some notable films that came out in 2006 in my year.
Okay, I'm just trying to. Okay, let me. Are there any biggies?
There are some great ones, and there's some also obscure ones, which are so great.
Okay.
So we started off in January with Grandma's Boy, which is one of my all-time best comedies, which I can never find on any streaming service.
I've never even heard of it.
It's so great. So you know, Wedding Singer. You know the
yes,
his mate who's the taxi driver, does everything. He dressed like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
He's the main actor in it. Alan Corvette or something like that. What's his name? Alan Covert. It's brilliant. It's so good. So
Okay,
that came
Grandma's
out.
Boy. Didn't win an Oscar, I'm guessing.
Absolutely not. It's probably why you can't find it anywhere, because it was pretty fucked up. There's a part where he's jerking off over an action figurine.
God.
And his grandmom opens the bathroom door and he turns around. Sorry, no, it's not his grandma's. It's one of his mates' moms. And he's like, I'm sorry, I can't stop.
Oh, no.
So good.
Okay.
I highly recommend watching it.
Okay. So in 2006, I was probably living and cohabitating with the woman who would become my wife, which probably explains why I never watched this movie in 2006.
Probably, yeah. And probably why you're not going to be allowed to watch it now either. Yeah. Unless it's in your car on a phone.
Oh, man.
So that's what you're giving us for 2006. That was the movie of the year.
So that came out. There was a horror movie called Hostel, which I actually went to go watch with a girl at the time. Back in the day, take a girl to watch scary movies, hoping she'd hold her hand type of thing.
Well, it releases the same chemicals as falling in love.
Yes, yeah. Next thing, she's
Rebel yelling.
Rebel yell,
yeah.
Easy, Billy Idol, easy. Put it away.
Put the action figure down, Billy.
But
was it a Billy Idol action figure?
Could have been. Just dancing by himself.
Billy Idol bobblehead.
Oh, that works on multiple levels, Dave.
Okay, I think our comedies were better. We had Down Periscope in 1996.
Oh, Dan Aykroyd.
I still haven't watched
Kelsey
that.
Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer.
I can't find it anywhere. Yeah, I love it. I flipping love it. Spy Hard, also another classic. People versus Larry Flint.
When did Dumb and Dumber come out?
Fargo.
That was Standard 9.
Was it?
I don't know. It was around that time. Fargo was fantastic, but we only watched that in first year varsity. I think it only came out, was released here later.
Okay. Kingpin and Train Spotting.
Kingpin was amazing.
Kingpin was brilliant.
Yeah. Now there's some goodies. Nutty Professor, not so good, but anyway. Biodome with Pauly Shore.
Yes. I was a big Pauly Shore fan.
Yeah. There we go. Anyway, so just thought I'd let you know there was a few.
We had Talladega Nights in our year as well.
Oh, that's a goodie.
Oh, wow.
Which was great. But I think the best one was Scorsese's The Departed.
Oh, geez, was that 2006?
That was 2006.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's a great movie.
Ridiculous cast. Do you know who the 2006 Oscar winner was, though, for Best Actor? The film was from 2005, but he obviously won in 2006. It was another friend of the podcast, even though he's no longer with us. But Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, wow!
Which one? What did he win for?
Capote, Truman Capote.
Truman Capote. Okay.
Not for Along Came Polly.
Man, there's so many good movies from that era I need to still watch.
So many. And there's one movie that came out in 2006 that I've actually been dying to watch, and I still haven't gotten around to it. Children of Men, Clive Owen.
That is so good.
I've heard such good things, and apparently it just gets better and better after every watch.
Do you know the premise, Dave? So the premise is a 2006 movie, so I think it's probably like set in 2026. It's like the near future, and basically it's global fertility for reasons no one knows have dropped off. So there hasn't been
a true story.
No, or precognitive story. But
prescient,
It starts off with like there
Post-Civil War.
hasn't been a child born in 16 years, and the world's youngest person is like a celebrity because this is the world's youngest person, and it's just really good science fiction, sociology, mind-bendy stuff. And it's got the lady from Big Lebowski. What's her name?
The hot one.
The one whose art is described. The one whose art is described as vaginal.
Julianne Moore.
Isn't she in it?
Okay.
Is it Julianne Moore? Yeah, I think so. Let me just. No, I'll
I can always edit it out.
Some other notable films to come out. Thank you for smoking.
Oh yeah,
that is absolute best.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Was a great movie.
Yeah,
so good. V for Vendetta. Hugo Weaving and Natalie Portman.
That was good. It was long. I only watched it once. That's normally
I've watched it many a time. It's one of my best.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to counter you with The Rock for Independence Day.
Oh, The Rock.
I'm sorry. I think The Rock beats all of that awesome stuff.
The Rock is incredible.
So. Yeah, you got Nicolas Cage and you got Sean Connery.
Yeah, Sean Connery and Ed Harris.
No, it doesn't get better than that. No.
I'll
Thank
try
you, Dave,
my best.
for representing our
No problem.
I like this discussion. I like this generational discussion. It's pretty good.
Oh. It is nice.
Yeah.
That quote from The Rock is like, Nick Cage is like, I'll do my best. And Sean Connery's like, your best. Losers always whine about doing their best. Winners go and fuck the prom queen.
Yeah, exactly.
My wife was the prom queen.
Oh, I'm going to throw some songs at you that came out in '96 as well. Wonderwall by Oasis.
I've never liked Wonderwall, to be honest with you.
96.
It was the big Blur Oasis kind of battle in '96. I always fell on the Blur side of things. Still, I fall on the Blur side of things.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
What, you don't like Blur or you do like Blur?
No, I like Blur.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say this friendship and podcast is in trouble.
No, all good. Breakfast at Tiffany's, also Gangster's Paradise.
Very nice.
And then obviously
California,
kind of Celine.
Tupac, California, might have come out in '96.
Possibly, I'll have a look. Can't see it on this list.
We had Sexy Back.
Nice.
Big Timberland era.
Bringing
2006.
Yeah. And 96 he was at school still. Oh, Robert Miles' Children.
Oh, I remember that. That was like at the end of matric, that song was always playing everywhere you went.
Our Pate Boy loved it, didn't he?
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it too. We also had tearing off tights with my teeth, complaints.
Yes. Yeah. That's
Harry and Pate Boy loved that.
Yeah, they did. A bit of Hootie and the Blowfish. Oh, Hootie.
Love Hootie.
Ace of Base. Sure. No, we had some good stuff there. Okay, that's the rest of my list.
We had, I think 06 was big with Timberland, Justin Timberlake, and Nelly Furtado, Sean Paul, all those.
Timberland.
We did have we had Hinder as well, Lips of an Angel. If you remember that one. One Hit Wonder.
Okay.
And do you know what album, which is also the name of the movie that came out at the end of 2006, was The Pick of Destiny?
Tenacious D.
Tenacious D.
Very good. He's been around a long time then, hey? On Jack Black.
Yes. Angelo, our number one fan, big shout out to Angelo Minetti. He's actually surprisingly been sending me quite a few of those Tenacious D songs in the last week or two, just out of the.
Oh, nice.
Been listening to them. So that's definitely a movie I need to go back to. It's so good.
And then you could need to find Jack Black hosting SNL a couple of weeks ago.
Good.
Some good stuff that came out of that as well. Yeah.
Have you heard his cover of "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time"?
No.
It is amazing.
So good.
But it's
So
amazing
good.
it's amazing on a comedic level because you know who Jack Black is. But if you've never seen Jack Black as a comedic actor or songwriter and you just heard this, it's
You think it's
amazing
brilliant.
on a
Yeah.
musical level. It is just
Okay.
next level. It is so good.
Okay.
Sorry,
Another-
that band was Faithless, tearing off tights with my teeth. That was a
That's
big
right.
Paint Boy Pencils
Yeah.
and Hard On Song. And it's so bizarre to think that I'm sitting here in Paint Boy's house that he was living in 1996.
At that time.
That's kind of a crazy thought.
And in 2008, I was working for the guy whose daughter, how did it work? His daughter-in-law she was faithless. So my
Really?
boss, yeah,
What?
so I met this guy on a golf course and he says, sorry, I'm a bit late. I was up all most of last night smoking weed with Maxi Jazz. And this is an old 72-year-old, white-haired, old Welsh-looking gnome.
Wow.
His daughter says his son married the chick from Faithless. So there was Maxi
That's
Jazz
insane.
and whoever the chick was. I
No
can't remember her name.
ways.
Yeah. So my boss used to always tell me stories about Maxi
Jeez,
Jazz
like,
backstage with Maxi.
That is
That's crazy.
insane.
Should have got free tickets somewhere, but didn't.
It's
Yeah.
wild.
So a good era. What else did we? So I can't. Books published in our eras.
Hold-
What did?
bef- Before we jump into the books,
Yeah.
do you know who came out with their first song, their debut song in 2006? Was a young 16-year-old Taylor Swift.
Ah, Romeo.
And
Okay.
And do you know who made their movie debut in 2006? A
No,
young
but-
Scott Eastwood. You see where I'm going with this?
We
Yeah,
can
yeah.
see where you're going.
We can see you're going with this. Yeah. It's spooky.
It's
See how
almost like
many times you can fit it in.
the three of us were destined for our lives to be intertwined.
No, absolutely.
Oh, there's some cracker books that came out. Oh, wow, 96. So Game of Thrones, not bad. The Notebook, Into the Wild, Bridget Jones for those sort of fans, Fight Club. One of your favorites, Thor's Neil Gaiman, Neverwhere.
Okay.
Angela's Ashes,
Yeah.
The Green Mile, Stephen King.
Sure.
Sure.
Didn't the English Patient movie come out then as well? The book
No,
would have
I'm
been
not too
earlier,
sure.
I think.
Yeah, the
But-
book was earlier, I think. John
But
Grisham, Runaway
but the
Jury.
English Patient's all about aeroplanes crashing in the desert in the Second World War, which is also a recurring theme.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Okay,
it came
some
out in
decent books
97,
then.
sorry.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah. But they would have done principal filming in 1996, so it counts, I assume.
Okay, so that's yeah, there's some big books there.
Do you know what else came out in 06 was Mission Impossible 3 with Philip Seymour Hoffman as well?
Okay. There we go. Well, do you
that
have
was
any
good.
books come out, or by 2006 were people not reading anymore?
Yeah, no, I think Mix had started in like 06 or 05. I might have been late to the party. And then, yeah, no one was reading by then.
That's it. Most popular books published in 2006. Oh, God. Twilight. Do me a favor.
God.
Eat, Pray, Love. Yeah.
Cormac McCarthy's The Road was 06.
Was
Brilliant.
It was. Yeah, there we go. Boy in
Really?
Striped Pajamas.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds strange, but yeah.
Big
I
glasses.
thought it was way before then.
Not a re-release.
Don't know.
Interesting.
No, okay. Well done, Dev. Your year holds up.
Okay,
Not bad.
okay.
Not bad, but we still got The Rock.
But that's
Yeah.
but that's quite cool because it was still an era where going to the movies was a thing. You know, it would be the excursion of the week, and maybe you'd bump into girls that you could talk to at the movies when you were still in high school. You know,
Yeah. No, true. Hey.
it was always the hope. It never really delivered, but
Yeah, you'd go there on a Friday night and Yeah.
Go watch a movie with a girl and end up sitting next to your friends, and the girls are sitting somewhere else. And
you were lucky. We didn't have any girls in the movies with us.
We didn't have any female friends.
It was just us.
Boys,
I think the most successful we were was probably closer to Stand 9 or Stand 8, where we went to go watch Legend of the Falls. So it was like just us and a cinema full of girls who were just there to see Brad Pitt. I think that might have been the movie, Dave, because I have like this thing that I need to sit in the seat that my ticket has, because if you're in my seat and then I go to another seat, I'm going to be the person who gets kicked out because the person whose seat I'm in now, because I was polite, arrives.
No, there's a reason for rules are there for a reason.
But your face when I asked our head boy to move because he was in our seat at the movies told a very different story back then.
Oh God, is that Christoph Nietling?
Christoph Nietling. I was like, sorry, sir, I think you're in your seat. The 6 of us guys here with no girls, but hoping to meet a girl, are sitting in this row. Head boy and his girlfriend. He was very polite, and him and his girlfriend moved to their seats.
Shit, I'd forgotten that. Good Lord.
You were mortified. He was
Dave. A flipping hero, man.
Also, we were all standing at 7, and he looked huge.
He was huge. Yeah, he was the number 8 for the first side. I see his brother occasionally. He was deputy head boy.
Christian.
I won't remind him of that story, just in case they take it out on me.
No, indeed. They'll gun for you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, those were fun days. Hey, the old movie house.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I haven't been to one in a while, but I'm thinking when He-Man comes out, you might have to go watch that in the cinema.
He-Man and the Odyssey. Those are 2 things that even if I had to go by myself, I want to go watch those.
Who's starring in the Odyssey?
Everyone.
People are bitching because it doesn't have a Greek national or someone who's ethnic Greek. It's just like, fuck, guys. It's
when Greeks start winning the marathon.
Yeah, but also an actor's job is to act.
And they can talk.
Yeah, an actor's job is to act. It doesn't matter what their nationality is. So it'll be good.
Okay.
So we got 2 minutes left. I'm worried that we might just go down the rabbit hole of nostalgia forever. Maybe we wrap up and we can revisit the battle of the generations. Another freestyle episode like this. Because there was a lot from those days. But this is very. I enjoyed this immensely, guys. This was cool
It's fantastic.
To just freestyle it.
Yeah. Which basically we're just justifying the fact that none of us did any research.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't meant to be research. It was meant to be.
We call it freestyle.
It's a celebration of Old Boys Week, where we get together and re-meet our younger selves.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
No, it was awesome. Thank you, gents.
There we go.
Fantastic.
Then we could set up a Patreon or an OnlyFans for pictures of our younger selves for anyone who wants a subscription service. It all works. It's a complete online media ecosystem.
Yeah.
Fantastic. With or without my rugby jersey. Yeah.
Self-sustaining. Absolutely. Stop it, Billy Idol. Stop it.
Oh dear.
Good.
We all got some homework. You listen to a Billy Idol song, and I'm going to listen to some Chemical Romance, the rest of the album.
There we go.
Thank you, guys.
Listen to Last Famous Words for me.
Last Famous Words. Okay. On it.
Okay. And I'll order that DVD on Take a Lot, and we'll do.
Please.
We'll do Dr. Strangelove next. Well, that's all for this week. Thanks for listening. Join us next time when we finally get to discuss Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, the 1964 black comedy co-written, produced, and directed by Stanley Kubrick. Until next time.